Hi, everybody. Welcome to the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Along with Ray Ferraro, I'm James Cebulski. The moment of truth has arrived. Game 7. Ray, final thought?
There is no game you'll play where you feel this excitement, this focus. It's all now, one chance to win.
Una toda que hicimos
And we are about set to drop the puck on this one. This is what you play for. Moments like this, you can feel the energy in this building, and we are underway. Stopped by the goaltender.
I like how he was able to follow the puck. Good save in close.
Vancouver's working the transition through the middle of the ice. Moved in front. Knocked away. Philadelphia's gained possession along the boards. And they'll be forced to regroup as the puck escapes the offensive end. Grabs it in his own end. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. And now it's grabbed by Demko. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Hayes is quick on the draw. Moves it quickly over to Myers. Can't get it to go.
Probably better off to take a little off the shot and get it on target. He's nowhere near the net.
Scooped up along the wall by Hayes.
Vancouver's
got the puck along the boards. Vancouver's playing it through center. Here they are on the attack. Here's the pass.
No llega.
Philadelphia's got the puck. Vancouver's got the puck along the wall. Too much congestion blocks the shot. Pokes it away to keep the pressure on. Directed over to Sanheim. Handles the puck. From point-blank range. Denies him again.
Quick reflexes. You make one, you make two stops before the puck is cleared away.
Vancouver's won the face-off deep in their own end. Puck scooped up by Roussel. Shot, puts it off the post. And now he tries to get it across to Fantenberg. And now he moves it quickly to Van Riemsdyk. Tried to get too cute with it and loses possession. Dished on over to Grant. Now a quick pass to Braun. Here's a shot. Comes up with the stop. Puck picked up by Virtanen. Carries it in. Here's a chance, a 2-on-1. And that's broken up. Manages to hang on. Pass across to Van Riemsdyk. From the left side, takes it at center. Breaks up the pass in the defensive zone. Vancouver's on the attack. And that's picked off. Moves it around along the half wall. Moves it to Mont. Vancouver's got it in their own zone. Vancouver's got the puck against the boards. Tanev's got it on the offensive end. Offside is the call, and we'll have a face-off just outside the offensive zone. Thompson's won possession. Settles things down and gets control of it once again. Hangs onto the puck. Stick save! Jabs the puck away. There's the whistle. Offside is the call, stopping the play. Thompson's won the draw here in the open ice. Here's a chance. Here's a short pass to Toffoli. Toffoli's got it into offensive territory. Puts it on net. Flies over the net.
I think he's trying to be too perfect. Get it on goal.
Oh, he's going to be feeling the regret on that one, though, right?
You don't get many chances, and this one's not even a scoring chance because he doesn't hit the net.
Moves the puck. Stopped by the goaltender.
Va, se va. Están jugando en su casa, ya.
Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Quick feed to Giroux. Stopped by the goaltender. Coughs up possession of the puck. Quick pass to Pearson. Draws the pass over. Makes the stop with the blocker. Vancouver's got control of the puck. Big stop by the keeper. That's blocked. Puck grab by Horvat. Makes the save. And now it's over to Voracek. Excellent stick work on the play. Moves behind the net. And it's a quick pass to Sanheim. Hammers one at the net, and the goalie somehow gets a piece of that one. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Too many bodies in the way. Trying to gain separation. Can't convert.
Oh, si no mettiamo uno a Dioni.
That's going to be a penalty.
Sì, l'unico che non vanno a pitare oggi sono
penalty coming up here as the officials blow the play dead.
Vai a dire addio, se queda solo non te ne va
for tripping on this one. This is such a bad penalty to take because you put yourself in a bad spot. A player falls down, now you're cooked. You go to the box.
Well, he's got 2 minutes to think about it now. Vancouver's got a hold of it against the wall.
Okay, well.
Hard stick handling in his own zone.
Se queda solo Dino.
Center's jammed up and the winger grabs the puck. Great defensive effort with the stick. Vancouver's got a hold of it along the wall. Gets it out of his own end. Philadelphia's got the puck inside the defensive zone. And now he angles it across to Voracek. Voracek's taken down to the ice. We got a penalty coming up. Here comes the call. Edler's going to the box for tripping.
Always a little careless to get a tripping penalty. You get your stick into the player's feet, and when he goes down, you're going to go to the box.
And there's the whistle as he elects to slow things down a little.
Esto es imposible, tío, imposible, pero vamos. Nos dejan ahora con 3 jugadores. Si ya por sí no estamos haciendo, ¿no?
Vancouver's going to be able to kill a few seconds off now with the puck and manages to clear the zone. On the attack along the boards. Hammers a shot. Oh, makes the save. That was a rocket. Fantenberg's carrying it ahead. Good battle along the boards for the puck. The Flyers gain possession along the wall. Up along the wing. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Nice pass. Sends it off mark. He scores!
Well, they've been hoping that the extra work they've done on the power play would help them capitalize. They do a nice job there.
Están esperando que nos quedemos sin jugadores, tío, para meternos.
Puck is dropped and we are back underway. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Niskanen. Taken along the wall by Provorov. Picked off. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck.
Eso, tío, de verdad, tío, de verdad que quede cana, Quede cana, tío. Madre mía.
And our guest coming up in period number 2 defines it.
Pero bueno, tío, si es que yo no sé qué hacer, tío.
Philadelphia's execution has been on point so far here in this first period. Off the draw and a nice job locking up his opponent. Slides it on over to Konechny. Offside the call.
No, te acabas metiendo, tío, sea como sea,
Philadelphia's been the better team here in this first period. More shots and more goals. Just a better all-around execution.
Tío. No se puede hacer.
Thompson's won the draw. Big play inside the defensive zone. Takes the feed.
Bueno, ahí va otro, tío.
Slides it back to the blue line.
Sí, de verdad que he visto el rato detrás de esto, tío. Buah, qué cansa ya.
From the point on the deflection with the stop. And some good footwork to kick it away. And now he moves it to Toffoli. Puts it to the front of the net, and that one's broken up. Carries it across the line.
Todo el rato así, tío, todo el rato detrás.
Sends it across, and he comes up with it.
Todo el rato detrás, tío, el equipo este no hace otra cosa, tío.
Great chance in front. The Flyers have it from their own end. The Canucks gain control of the puck against the wall. Picks off the pass in the defensive zone.
Ooh, there's a turnover. I think he's trying to force that one. There's not much room to move the puck.
And misses over the net. One of the biggest icons in hip-hop will join us coming up in period number 2. The D-O-double-G. Snoop Dogg joins us in moments. As both teams get a breather here in this first intermission, we'll do the same and get ready for period number 2. Play rolls on here in the second period, and what a treat to be joined here in the broadcast booth by the Dog Father himself. Snoop Dogg is here tonight in NHL.
Baby. Oh, man, let's go.
What a pleasure.
Man, the pleasure's all mine, baby.
All right, if you're an in-game presenter, you're in charge of presenting a hockey game tonight for the crowd. How do you present it? How does Snoop roll it out?
First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put some lights, camera, and a whole lot of action. We're going to have some beautiful people in the house to bring on the introduction. And the game is going to be fun-filled. We're going to do it outdoors. We're going to make it outdoors. That's what we're going to do.
Take the party outside.
Take it outside.
Misses wide of the net. Through the offensive zone and behind the net.
No puedo defenderlo, tío.
Oh, what a stop. Another stop by the goaltender. Using the net for cover.
Ahí empieza ya el acoso, tío, de ellos,
Slides it over with pace to Voracek.
Que no se les puede parar.
The pass.
Te marean, tío, de manera que no puedes, tío.
Slides the puck near the front of the net. Denied by the goaltender. Vancouver's moving it into the offensive end.
La Vancouver está acabado, tío, ya.
Centering pass, and that's picked off in front. And now he tries to get it across to Giroux. Vancouver's looking to break out of their own end. Wrist one in front. Beautiful stop with the stick.
No damos una, tío. Nos tiran 20 veces por segundo,
Here's
tío.
an odd man rush. To his teammate. Stopped by the goaltender. Philadelphia's been the more aggressive team offensively, and they continue to lead here in the second. And a solid job tying up his opponent. You got 3 teams in California now. You got the Sharks, the Ducks, and the Kings. You're all about California love. Do you have love for all 3, or is there only one?
All of them, especially if they make it to the Stanley Cup. You know what I'm saying? Because they
no responde el equipo, tío, no responde.
And would you?
Why not? Not why?
Have you?
Yes, sir.
You have drank out of the Stanley Cup?
Yeah, when the Kings had it, they gave me a sip.
Of course.
Yep.
Mira, si es que no podemos hacer otra cosa que hay detrás, tío.
Here he is in close. Gets the glove on it to make the save.
Otro tiro.
You're all about pushing boundaries, creating an image. When you were a kid, how old were you when your first album dropped?
Man, I was like maybe 19 years old.
Okay, so a lot of young players around the NHL can appreciate that sort of vibe. For those guys that are kind of building their own brand right now, what do you say to them?
Say, man, stay true to what you do and master your craft. You understand me? And go study the greats. If there's somebody that you... Oh, drop the dime on him, man. Good shot.
Spectacular goal.
I love it when it come together like that, man. That was smooth.
You don't get many of these odd man rushes in the game, so when you do get one, you better take advantage. Really nice play.
Todo el equipo ya.
Ladies and gentlemen, he is the one and only Snoop Dogg. I don't know if you got to get going, but do you want to watch the rest of the period up here with us?
If I can order us a couple of drinks, I'd love to stay up here with you.
I will not discriminate against
you. Hey, bring the drinks up here. We'll be up here for a minute.
Dumps it in.
No ha cambiado mucho, aunque hayamos metido, pero
Vancouver's got the puck along the boards.
Está hecho polvo
Into the
ahí.
offensive zone. Here's a shot off the post. Grabbed along the boards by Myers. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Along the wing up the neutral zone. From the right side and up the middle. Pass back to the point. Puts it on goal. Off the mark.
Goaltender's in good shape. There's not much room at all there, and he ends up shooting it wide.
Right up front, and that one's broken up. Trying to get back on the attack now. Philadelphia's got the puck along the wall. Sends it over to Thompson. Here they come on the attack. He almost lost it for a second there, but regains control of the puck.
Buah, si es que solo puede aguantar asedio. Mira.
get it on the net. That's the #1 goal.
Moves it to Horvat. They've got numbers. Horvat's got it against the boards. And that one's stopped. Past the midway mark of the frame, James and Ray with you tonight. We are all tied up in this one. Hayes wins the face-off.
No se le puede quitar uno, tío.
Konechny's got the puck along the wing. Forces the turnover and comes up with the puck. Philadelphia's got the puck. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Takes the pass. Along the half wall with the puck. Can't connect. The Flyers look to start the transition game. Here's a short pass to Hayes. Slides the puck over. Quick feed to Konechny. Puts it on net with the stop. Whistle blown as that's redirected into the crowd.
Qué dificultad, tío, increíble. Chaval. Madre mía.
Couturier's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone.
Este equipo la gana toda. No puede.
And now it's over to Giroux and makes the save. Philadelphia's gained possession along the boards. Picked up along the wall by Couturier. And the defenders come up with the puck. Pedersen's got it in the offensive zone. And now he angles it across to Toffoli. Comes up with a big-time glove save.
Heart save right there is an excellent one.
Across the point. Sends it over. Taken by Couturier. And that one's broken up. Great block there. And now it's grabbed by Sanheim. Puts it up front. Wrestling in close. Big save. Puck scooped up by Pedersen. Sends a pass over. Stopped by the goaltender. Picked up along the boards by Myers. Slides the puck ahead to Couturier. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Gets that puck back on his stick. There's the whistle stop.
Tío, es que no sueltan el disco, tío, hecho. Madre mía, qué exagerado, chaval.
He's going to look up at the big board and see that. You know what? That's a trip for sure. He got his stick in the wrong spot. Tripped up the player.
Right in the slot. Here's a chance to get it out of their own end. And it stays in. And I think he's seen enough because he stops the play when covering up the puck.
Oh, guys are going to be bent over trying to gasp for breath. They'll be in favor of that move.
Here in the late going of the frame, the next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Offensive zone face-off and he wins the draw.
Da igual lo que toques, tío, que lo van a ganar ellos
And
cara a
uses the
cara.
length of his stick to knock that puck away. Here's a backhand, and that goes wide. I think it's a chance for a breather here as he hangs on and covers the puck up.
Who, for the players or for you?
Well, you know, I won't complain. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. And he slides it quickly to Sanheim. Centered out in front. Makes it look easy with a pad. Lets it fly. Big save by the goaltender once again.
No, tío, si es que no se la puedes quitar, tío. Era otra. Otra que ganó. Y otra para. Y madre mía. No, así, tío. Otra que ganó. Tío, es que las ganan todas, chaval.
Vancouver's across the blue line. Passes right to the front. Here's a shot, and that shot dies in traffic. With the backhand.
Vamos.
Another goal for the Vancouver Canucks. Yippee, let's go.
Bay City love from Snoop.
Yes, sir, baby. Let's get it.
He had a sliver of room, took off down the ice with the short-handed goal. That breaks the tie. They still got to kill off the rest of the power play, but they're in a much better shape, obviously, now.
Vancouver's got the lead here late in the second. Give me the strategy here now, Coach.
It's not to sit back on your heels. It's to get up and attack. Try and stretch this lead out while you have your opponent reeling.
Well, the man advantage unit might welcome being back at even strength after giving up a short-handed goal in that power play.
They're not going to be too thrilled when they get a look at the film on that power play. Ineffective, and maybe more importantly, they give up the short-handed goal.
Vancouver's in now. Centering pass! Philadelphia's got a hold of it against the wall. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. And he slides it quickly to Voracek. Handles it along the blue line. And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. Let's see what the officials say. Officials calling tripping here on this one.
This was a penalty I think when I took, I was most angry at myself because you're not trying to do it. And then all of a sudden you see the guy go down and you're just like, ah, man, here I go.
There's the result. Unloads one. He is a treasure, everybody. The one and only Snoop Dogg. Third period action is coming up, and it's coming up next. 2-1 is where we sit after 40 minutes of play.
Fans, don't forget to find those draw boxes throughout the arena for our giveaway tonight.
The third period is just around the corner. Ray and I will bring you all the action in a moment. Welcome back, everyone. He's Ray. I'm James. Third period action ready to go. Vancouver's penalty killers have their work cut out for them here. But a nice start to the period as they win the draw. Play is blown dead. We've got a penalty on the way. Couturier's getting 2 for hooking.
You get caught when you don't move your feet. Now you've got to reach out to slow the player down. He's in the box.
Rightly so. A nice little break for the defenseman here. One less forward to deal with as we have some 4-on-4 hockey on tap.
I love how 4-on-4 play has evolved. It used to be race up the ice.
¡Vamos!
On the rebounding Hudson.
No está a punto de pasar, chaval. No más que tirado ahí, justo. Vale, lo quitas.
Really good positioning here. The goal scorer gets inside the defenseman,
Ahí está a
takes
punto
the
de pasar y al
rebound,
final
and
hemos
throws it
tirado.
up in the top bin.
Bueno.
Vancouver's off to a great start to this period as they extend the lead.
Puck hit the ice and they were aggressive right from the beginning. I like the way that they played the first bit of this third period. Now they have a little bit more of a comfortable cushion.
And there's the save.
Time of the goal, 37 seconds.
Pero mira cuánto tiempo está pulsado, tío.
Still early on in this frame, James and Ray with you. So glad you could join us. Vancouver's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. Takes the feed. Handles the puck. And we've got a 2-on-1. Stones up with the blocker. Taken along the wall by Pedersen. There's the whistle from the linesman calling an offside. Philadelphia's been the better team, but not necessarily boasting the better goaltender, trailing early in the third. Horvat's won the draw here in the neutral zone. Vancouver's got a hold of it along the wall. And a brief power play will ensue now as the penalty expires. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Roussel. Trying to gain a step. All alone. How did he miss the net? Grabbed along the boards by Couturier. Sends the pass down low. Here's a chance. Nothing doing.
This is one of those nights. It's not going your way, but the puck keeps coming back to you in a scoring position. Man, they've worked the puck around so well on this shift. They've totally worn out the defending team. About 2 things are going to happen here, it seems like. They're going to either take a penalty or they're going to give up a goal. This is a great shift.
The Flyers Flyers have had plenty of good looks, but they still trail early in this third period. Grant's won the draw. Puck picked up by Sanheim. Misses just up and over. Vancouver's got it in their own zone. And now he moves it to Roussel. Puck grabbed by Tanev. He grabs the puck here at the point. Vancouver's got it behind the net. An easy save by Hart. Quick pass to Van Riemsdyk. And that's just out of reach. Play whistle dead because of an offside.
Hey, usually the whistle is going to stop the play. I guess not tonight.
More than half the period left to play. Been a pretty good offensive display, at least for one side. 3-1 is where we sit. Moves it quickly over to Lawton. Slides it across. Moves the puck. And that banks off a stick. There's the whistle as the puck goes out of play. Philadelphia's got to be frustrated with how things have played out tonight, trailing in this third period. Hayes has won the faceoff. Oh, you can't miss that.
Somehow I got 408, James. You don't get any if you don't hit the net. Get it on target, man.
Philadelphia's failed to convert on scoring opportunities, and lots of them here in this third period. Good read by the winger as the two setters tie up. Vancouver's in transition. They've got the defense outnumbered. Here's the pass. Feeds it down low. Here's a backhand. Stones him in front. Philadelphia's Achilles heel tonight has been finding offense as they trail here in the third. Good job tangling up his opponent here. Moves it to Lawton. And here's the pass to Lawton. Lawton's got it along the wing. Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Puck lands back onto his stick. Drives it to the front of the net. The Flyers have it in the offensive zone.
No pillamos un rebote, tío.
Here's a short pass to Konechny. Over the line they come. Quick feed to Braun. And that one flies over the net. And there's the whistle. Icing is the call, which I gotta say is like almost the equivalent of a tie. Who likes icing?
It might be the most boring play in hockey, but get an offensive zone face-off.
Hey, there's a victory. Off the trot, he ties up his opponent. Philadelphia's got the puck here in the open ice. Sends the pass over. Moves right to the middle. Philadelphia's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Nice pass. And a poke check knocks the puck away. There's the whistle. Offside is the call. James and Ray with you tonight. More than half the period has been played. Crowd's been into this one right from the get-go. It's 3-1. Thompson's won it. Taken by Provorov. Vancouver's got the puck now. Vancouver's got it into the offensive zone. Sends it across. Vancouver's ready to go on the attack. And makes the save. And they'll be forced to regroup after the puck bounces out of the offensive zone. And a tenacious effort pays off as he comes up with it. Vancouver's got the puck in their own end. Puts the puck on net. Big time stop there. And now it's grabbed by Grant. The Canucks have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Vancouver's on the attack. And that's picked off. Pitlick's got the puck. Right in front. Wrist shot from the slot. Oh, and it goes off the stick.
Buah, chaval. Estamos aguantando.
Philadelphia's got to be frustrated with how things have played out tonight, trailing in this third period. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Locks it down with a stop. I think he got a blocker on that one. Picked up along the wall by Couturier. With possession along the wall. On the doorstep, blocker save, and he's showing up big time tonight. Gets it out of his own end. Myers brings it in. Myers plays it against the boards. Hard blast, and that goes off a player in front. Pedersen's tripped up, and the official's hand is in the air, signaling penalty. We got a minor penalty coming up here on this one.
James. I mean, this call was going to be made. You can see the play develop, and now they're going to have to serve 2 minutes.
Vancouver's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
Sometimes you have to have the shortest of memories when you play on a specialty unit like the power play. It hasn't gone very well for them so far tonight. They have to attack this power play with a renewed vigor.
The Flyers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Sanheim's been tripped up, and we got a penalty coming up here. Time for the official to pass down his sentence. Tripped him up, and he's off to the box for it, Ray.
Reaching out for the puck, you get your stick into his feet. This is the consequence.
Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Wins a one-timer. Blocked in front. Puck scooped up by Pedersen. Picked up along the boards by Pedersen. Here he is in front. Quick pass to Konechny. Takes it across the blue line. All alone. Misses the net.
Really good opportunity. The shooter's going to kick himself in the pants for that.
Oh, chaval.
And as he skates back out onto the ice, it's a brief power play. They'll have to go to work here. Comes up with the stop. And there it is, what every player dreams of hoisting. How hard is it to stay focused here now?
Why, imagine when you get this close, it's all you can think about, because almost every player has won this trophy in their dreams.
A lot on the line here in this offensive zone face-off.
Está complicadísimo.
Off the draw, and a nice job locking up his opponent. The Flyers fail to capitalize on the power play. Philadelphia's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Carries it in. Tripped up on the play. Delayed penalty coming up. There's the stoppage of play. Let's see what the officials say. Well, the official's going to give him 2 minutes to think about that one.
Yeah, you can argue for a few seconds, James, I guess, but you already know at this point you're going to sit down.
And a solid job tying up his opponent. Gets the puck back onto his stick. Nearing the final 60 seconds in this one. A little too much height on that.
Yeah, maybe take a little bit off and get it on the net. The goalie had to duck.
Slides the pass over to Niskanen. Lets it go from the slot. Blocker save.
Aggressive stop out on top of the crease to make the save on a dangerous chance.
Moves it quickly over to Konechny. Offside is the call, that will have a face-off just outside the offensive zone. Well, a big face-off here, Razor.
Empty net, the face-off becomes critical.
In the final moments of this period, it's a 2-goal lead we're looking at with the score 3-1. And manages to clear the zone. From their own end, trying to kickstart this power play. And that one's picked off. Sends it in on the attack. Philadelphia's looking to break out of their own end. Philadelphia's got the puck along the boards. Look out, a 2-on-1. Ahead of steam now towards the front. Denied by the goaltender. Well, the endless slew of penalties that have been handed out continues here as yet another one is being dished out. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. No, sir!
Quick work, he makes 1 and 2 saves in
Bueno.
A critical face-off looms here with the empty net.
When the goalie's out, this face-off is all important. Win the draw, have a chance.
Move to the middle. From the slot, fires away. Have you met Lord Stanley? Well, you're about to hear as they are about to win the most coveted prize in hockey. Extra extra attacker at one end, but an empty net at the other as this face-off looms.
Yeah, you draw the play up, you look for the face-off win for a quick shot.
Shot on net. There's a shot. That'll do it. And man, oh man, what a special night. What every single one of these players played for. Stanley Cup champions, Ray.
When they get a close look at this trophy, they'll see all those names engraved on it. And then one day, their name is going to be on it very soon.
The Stanley Cup is set to be hoisted, and boy, oh boy, just absolute pandemonium out on the ice right now.
I'm assuming all of these guys won the cup in their basement or in their driveway when they were a kid. But when they see it, it's like a toy when a kid sees it for the first time. You just can't believe how big their eyes get as they see the cup.
Me parece que no ganaron, que no tienen ninguna copa Stanley, ¿no?
An opportunity for a tip of the cap, if you will, for both sides here, Ray.
Yeah, not easy to get through, though, James, because you look at somebody that's just beaten you in a hard-fought series, and you have to say,
perdieron las tres
game,
finales
even if
que
you don't
jugaron.
mean it.
Partido durísimo, tío, contra Filadelfia. Mira, Vancouver levantando su primera copa Stanley.
What an outstanding tournament he's had. From the very first round all the way through, the most impactful player on this team deserves the Conn Smythe.
Pixar, ¿no? Me parece el MVP. Ahí está la copa. Complicadísimo otra vez, tío, porque
and here he comes, the skate of a lifetime coming to collect the Stanley Cup.
I can't even imagine the emotion that's coursing through him right now. All this work, all those years, and it's going to be culminated by holding the Stanley Cup over your head.
Oh, I love this moment, and I'm always curious to see the pecking order, too, from the seniority or however it works, Ray, but you love seeing the guys getting their respective turns.
I can't believe that there's a list. It's just like everybody knows where you're supposed to go.
Is it a mental one, or is it actually written out?
Well, I think you look at a 10-year guy and go,
I'm not grabbing it before him.
Era
7, tío, y me han ganado 3 juegos. Tres juegos, tío. ¿4-3? Sí, 4-3. No gano. En el resultado de la serie. Vancouver.
The team picture, this is something that 99 started, did he not?
Yeah, I believe it was his last year in Edmonton where they won, called everybody together. What an unreal photo to have.
Público rojo de la camiseta roja de Americana. 35 paradas que ha hecho el portero. Lenco. 26 tiros que han hecho. Ahí lo dejamos. Vancouver 3. Vancouver 3, Filadelfia 1. Vancouver Canucks 3, Filadelfia Viernes 1. Hasta luego, chicos.